Operation Maelstrom. Right, guys.
Greetings from Derbyland, Audio Edition, Championship Edition, where we will be talking about this past weekend's D1 Championship brackets. I'm the New Jersey Knight.
I'm KVD.
And let's get started. It took place September 18th through the 20th in Jacksonville, Florida, home of the Jacksonville Roller Girls. They were in this. We'll get to that in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start with the first get-in game. Steel City Roller Derby out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, taking on Pikes Peak Derby Dames. And this one was actually close. 209 to 205. Steel City wins. I had Steel City.
So did I. I think most of us did, didn't we?
Can't really... Steel... No. Molly had Pikes.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Sorry, Molly.
Sorry, yeah. Then we have the other get-in game, Glasgow, taking on Charlottesville. Go Charlottesville, 184 to 159.
Boom.
Got into the official first round. We'll get to the official first round here. London Roller Girls taking on Steel City, 408 to 42. London wins. I got that one right?
Yeah, definitely.
I think we all did. This was the one I got wrong. Atlanta taking on Tampa. And Atlanta takes it 172 to 125. I got that one wrong.
I got it right. Yeah.
All right. Jacksonville Roller Girls taking on Detroit Derby Girls. Jacksonville takes the win, 262 to 71. I got that one right as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then Denver taking on Charlottesville. I actually watched this one at the home of Thin Mint and Timbo. We watched it, and about halfway through, we're just like, okay, I think it's done. And it was 370.
Much rather have been watching it with you guys.
379 to 83. They tried. I watched them, and they had bouted 6 hours earlier. So
yeah, which
they're
is
a little tired. Yeah.
Insane about how the playoffs
work
and championships
mm-hmm.
in a few weeks.
Yeah, but I got that one right. I think we all did.
Yeah.
And then this is where a lot of brackets kind of
shifted
around. London takes on Atlanta. I had London beating Tampa, but I still had London winning. London beats Atlanta 221 to 88.
Same here.
And then Jacksonville versus Denver. I had Jacksonville.
So did I. Nobody else in the contest did.
But I did it with actual research and all stuff, and you.
I did it with home field advantage.
All right.
So there's some thought process behind
Jacksonville beats Denver 193 to 163. They move on to the finals. The third place game, it was Atlanta versus Denver. Denver wins 198 to 107. They take third place.
It's the only one I didn't get, at least in the top bracket.
I got that one. I had Denver.
I got the people in it.
Right.
Correct. Just the outcome of it. I expected Atlanta to go third place, not Denver.
And then London takes on Jacksonville in the finals. 272 to 126. London takes first place. So the Jacksonville rankings at the end go out like this: London, Jacksonville, Denver, Atlanta, Tampa, Detroit, Steel City, Charlottesville, Glasgow, Pikes Peak. So what were your pointage?
26. So I'm getting better every week.
I'm getting better every week as well. First week I had 17. Second week I had 25. This week I had 29.
Nice.
Yes. Going to the other three in our contest: Molly, Betty, and Narky. Narky got 19 points this time. She actually went down. She's been going down. Come on, Narky. What's wrong with you? Betty also went down by a point. She also had 19 points in this weekend's brackets.
Oh, they have the same picks?
Yeah, very close. Very, very close. And Molly takes 15 points this weekend. So you have a grand total of 60 points. KVD is in 5th place. Molly Rinkwald is in 4th place with 61 points. Betty Bare Knuckles is in third place with 68 points. Narky, Little Orphan Anarchy, is in second place with 70 points. And me, this guy right here, in first place with 71 points. The fact that it's awesome that
Shenanigans.
the next one, she's not in the contest. It's awesome that the next weekend is not this weekend. It's 2 weekends from now. So I get to brag about this for 2 weeks being in first place.
Yeah, so it is.
Yes. So you won't hear one of these next week, but you'll get an actual edition of Greetings from Derbyland, our live edition.
Yeah.
Should be up pretty soon.
Is episode 13. This is episode 12. We've already recorded episode 13. It's kind of weird.
Very meta.
Yeah, recording them out of order. But, hey, it just means multiple hits of Derby action for us and from us in 1 week. I'm always a fan of that.
As am I. I went a little overboard with the research here.
Yeah. For those of you at home, we're going to Instagram that. So, at OpMaelstrom on Instagram.
Yeah. Now, this is all by FlatTrackStats.com. They've been known to be either up to date or a little behind. So,
or completely wrong in their predictions.
That's predictions. This is actual.
Sure.
This is actual stuff that happened. So it's history. So they sometimes are up to date, sometimes they're not. So when I say their ranking, their WFTA ranking, that is by FlatTrackStats.com.
Okay.
Okay. So if you're looking at WFTA.com
which is usually a month and a half behind.
But yeah, they're behind. This is up to date stuff. So October 2nd through the 4th in Omaha, Nebraska, which will be hosting the final D1 playoffs tournament to get it to go to the finals November 6th through the 8th in St. Paul, Minnesota. But before they get there, they have to go through one more bump in the road in Omaha, Nebraska. Let's get started with the first get-in game. Toronto Roller Derby from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. They are 44th ranked WFTA. They are 4th in Canada. 6-6 sanction record. A little bit about Toronto. They are 3-0 in the 2015 Quad City Chaos that took place in Toronto. They were the winners. And then they were 1-2 in the 2015 Spring Roll, 1-2 in Derby Night in Canada, which is a takeoff of Hockey Night in Canada.
Nice.
So their average win points, their average points on all of their wins are 36. Their average loss points are 95. They're taking on Queen City Roller Girls, not Charlotte, as you would think. Queen City, Buffalo, New York.
Say what?
I know.
That
I was like,
makes sense.
it must be Charlotte, right?
I assumed.
Yeah, so did I. They are ranked 32 WFTA. They got a 5-3 sanctioned record. 2-1 record in the 2015 Beaver Fever in Waterloo, Ontario, Canada. Like the name.
Perfect sense.
Yes. Average win points are 196. Average loss points 32. That's why I'm going Queen City on this.
That's not why I am, but I also picked Queen City.
See that? Look at it. Like, I actually spent time.
Yeah, well, they're going to steal this game just like they stole the nickname Queen City from Charlotte.
Second getting game. Helsinki Roller Derby from Helsinki, Finland. They have a 38th. They're ranked 38th by WFTA, 5th in Europe. They have a 3-6 sanctioned record. Their only tournament they had this year, they were 2-2 in the Big O this year. Mm-hmm. Their average win points are 136. Their average loss points are 112. That average is high because they faced London and they lost by 364. That brought their loss average up.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, but their last bout was in July 11th, which was the wedding day of Shenanigans.
Yay!
But with all of that, they're facing No Coast Derby Girls from Lincoln, Nebraska, which is I did that. It's only about like an hour away from Omaha, so kind of home field advantage.
Okay.
Not a long drive.
Chances are they've probably bouted there once or twice.
Probably many a times. Yeah, they are ranked 34 by WFTA. They got a 4-3 sanction record. They are 2-1 in the 2015 Skate to Thrill tournament in St. Peters, Missouri. Their average win is 80 points. Their average loss is 109. It was 109 points. And I am going no coast on this.
Sorry, shoot to thrill's in my head now because of skate to thrill.
Right. I'm sure that was some icon.
I guarantee. I'd love to see the poster for it.
Yeah.
I'm going with Helsinki for one reason and one reason only, because my boy Castle Mosquito lives in Helsinki. It's the only reason I know Helsinki exists. I knew it was Finland before he said something. So hopefully they win at least this one.
Okay. So we will go to the official first round where my pick, Queen City, is taking on the Gotham Girls Roller Derby. I hear they're from New York. I hear that they're
an up-and-coming team.
Up-and-coming team. There's some young up-and-comers, a young upstart team. I think they're going to do all right in the future, maybe.
You know.
Who are we kidding?
It's a rebuilding year for them.
Yeah, who are we kidding? They're ranked number one
for the last 30 years.
For the last 115 years. 2-0 in the 2015 Midwest Brouhaha in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. All these other teams, I'm going to give you an average win points and average loss points.
There isn't an average loss point for Gotham.
Average loss point in 2015 because they've been undefeated for, 8 years?
Something like that.
Their average win points is 235. They are 6-0 sanctioned record.
God.
I am, of course, going Gotham.
I mean, pulling that kind of a win point off in one bout is impressive, but having that as your average?
Your average.
God. I think Gotham might win this one.
I'm gonna pull the upset, say Gotham's gonna pull this one off.
In that, when I filled out my bracket, I wrote in Gotham as the winner on everything, and then went to every other. Yeah, this is not when I'm calling for Gotham to be unseated yet.
Right. Then we got the next game, Montreal Roller Derby out of Montreal, Quebec, Canada, taking on Windy City Rollers from Chicago, Illinois. Montreal ranked 15th WFTDA, first in Canada. They were 2-1 in the 2015 Big O. They went 2-1.
Nice.
Then they were 2-0 at ECDX.
Okay.
And in ECDX, they beat Windy City by 206. Their opponents in this one. Going to Windy City, they are ranked 51st by WFTDA, 0-2 in ECDX. They got a 1-7 sanctioned bout. Sorry, I'll go back to Montreal. 9-2 sanctioned bout record. Their average win points is 128 points. Average loss is 8.5. Windy City average win points is 7 because it's only one game. Their average loss point is 154 points. I'm going Montreal.
I'm picking Montreal as well.
Yeah. Then we got Minnesota Roller Girls from St. Paul, Minnesota, where the finals will be held. So if they win or they get a place, then they got a little bit of advantage. For St. Paul, Minnesota, they have a 3-4 sanction record. They're ranked 13th by WFTDA, 1-2 in the 2015 Midwest Brouhaha. Average win points is 199. Average loss point is 107, and that's because, like one of the previous teams, one of those losses was to Gotham by 224. If that wasn't there, their average loss would have been about 20.
So the new answer is because Gotham.
Because Gotham. They'll be taking on Boston Derby Dames from Boston, Massachusetts. They have a 7-4 sanction record, ranked 39th by WFTDA. They are 2-1. They were 2-1 in 2015 Quad City Chaos, 1-2 at the Big O. Their average win points is 43 points, and they had one big. The reason it's 43 is they had one big win versus Ohio by 145. All the other ones were under 60.
Okay.
And their average loss is 83. I'm going Minnesota.
Yep, same here.
All right. And then No Coast, my pick to go in, will be taking on Angel City Derby Girls from Los Angeles, California. They are ranked 9th by WFTDA, an 8-3 sanction record. They went 2-0 in the Tinseltown Throwdown, great name. 1-2 in the 2015 Pack Destruction, 1-1 at the 2015 Golden Bowl. Their average win points is 119 points. Average loss 70 points. I'm going Angel City.
Yeah, it doesn't matter that they're facing Helsinki because I'm not picking an upset here. It's going to be Angel City.
Right. Then we go to Gotham versus Montreal.
Gotham.
Minnesota, Angel City. This is the one I looked at for. I just looked at that bracket for 5 minutes because they're very, very evenly matched, evenly ranked. I'm going Angel City.
I'm saying Minnesota. This is finally we're really diverging.
All right.
In where it counts.
And then Gotham beating Angel City to take the tournament.
Gotham first place.
Right. And then I have Gotham, Angel City, Minnesota. I have Minnesota beating Montreal in the third place game, so they will go.
So you have Montreal in fourth.
I have Montreal in fourth.
So we agree on that.
All right. And then Queen City, No Coast, Boston, Helsinki, Toronto, and Windy City, which I looked at all the other rankings. They're very low ranking as opposed to all of these previous, not just this weekend's, but other weekends. They're ranked 51st, and they look like they didn't do a whole lot. So
well, you never know. I mean, with the way Derby seasons go, maybe they have a later season.
Maybe.
Kind of like 540 does. So most of their stats are not going to happen yet. But
but everything I say is from 2015 only. They have a 1-7 sanction record. Like, I don't know how the rankings work. Hopefully, we will learn more about how rankings work. But I just don't see why they're ranked so high. Why they're ranked 5th seed. I don't understand how it goes.
Yeah, if anybody out there wants to take on the challenge of coming on Derbyland and teaching us live in front of, at least in front of our cameraman,
right?
Then please, we'd love to have you on.
Yes.
My top 10 call would be Gotham, Minnesota, Angel, Montreal, Boston, Windy, Helsinki, Queen, Toronto, and No Coast.
All right.
I really don't have a lot of upsets. Really, it's only that Montreal Angel game in Game 16, at least as far as my call, putting Angel over because they're seated a little lower, and Helsinki taking out No Coast. Like, otherwise, they're really... Oh, no, not Helsinki, No Coast. Sorry, Queen versus Toronto. Even though now their rankings are flipped, at least according to the seeding, that would be an upset. I really don't think this weekend's going to be... Or the weekend coming up is going to be much in the way of upsets.
No, I don't think so either. So that will do it.
Yeah, for this one. So it's time to... tell everybody, get your brackets in.
And you have 2 weeks.
You still can join in for funsies.
Yeah, if you want.
He went from 4th place to 1st in one weekend.
Yeah,
so
but
I mean, technically,
I'm still kind of close. But we're gonna do some kind of kind of different for the championship weekend, where it will just. We will still keep our cumulative brackets going between the 5 of us, but among the 5 of us. But if you want to put some brackets in for that last weekend, and we'll have like a side one, like a side competition.
So just we'll come up with something cool and fancy, prize wise for you guys.
How about movie on us? We'll take you to go see whatever movie you want to go see.
Assuming you live anywhere within a conceivable driving distance of us, or want to come to us.
Right.
That'll work. I like that.
Yeah.
Might make the other 3 mad.
No, the other ones are getting dinner from us.
Oh, yeah, that's right. On top of the hashtag Project FXBG glasses.
That's correct.
And sticker pack to go with.
And if for some dumb, idiotic reason, one of us wins it all, whoever's the next highest that isn't
of the
us.
girls, yeah.
Of who aren't us, will get the dinner.
Oh, of course. And the classes.
Yeah,
so I think that's about it.
I think that
for
might
this
be
episode.
it. Yeah.
So you've heard, in this case, the sign on the side of the road says, "You're exiting Derbyland." I'm KVD.
I'm the New Jersey Knight.
Good night, and thank you.
Go, go!